Welcome, basketball fans, to today's very special stream between the Mount Allison Mounties and the hosting Holland College Hurricanes here at the McMillan Center for Community Engagement in downtown Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. I'm your host, folks, Grant Harrison. And the last time these two teams faced off, Mount Allison won 88-85. So looking to repeat some history here, as for the Mounties, starting lineup includes number 2, Minwoo Park, number 3, Emmanuel Adunya, number 5, Noah McCarthy, wearing number 6, Jonas Monroe, and finally number 22, Tim Ellison. Starting off for the Hurricanes, of course, number 1, Kyrie Thompson, number 3, Jalen Menzies, number 5 will be Almond Dervisovic, number 6 being Jack McCauley, the Charlottetown native, and number 10, Logan Rempel. So taking the tip off for the Mounties, number 22, Tim Ellison. And for the Hurricanes, number 10, Logan Rempel. Hurricanes in white, Mounties in maroon and gold. As we get ready to go, the tip-off is underway and recovered by the Mounties. That'll be Monroe moving to Minwoo Park. Park looking for some support, guarded by Menzies, goes to McCarthy, stolen by Thompson. And Thompson rolling out, taking his time, finds some room and support with Menzies. Menzies around half court, guarded by Park, moving to his left, fakes the pick and roll to Thompson along the baseline. Stopped and shot no good as Ellison formed a brick wall there. Tim Ellison outside to Emmanuel. Adunya pulls up, shot no good. Dervisovic on the recovery. Thompson moves back to Almond. Dervisovic moving along the baseline, way over to an open Kyrie Thompson pulling up for 3. That shot off the rib and out. So Jack McCauley here. Pulls up, a long one, shot no good. Dervisovic over to Rempel. Rempel moving inside on the Euro step, hits it. And our opening two-pointer comes from Logan Rempel. Park goes over to Monroe and stopped by McCauley. Menzies over to Thompson for 2, he hits it. So inside, Noah McCarthy is fouled by number 10, Logan Rempel, his first, the team's first. Park inbounds, inside, wide open. But stopped along the net by Rempel again, who grabs another foul. So very quickly, Rempel has 2 fouls. And Monroe goes for a couple free ones at the line. Monroe's first shot of the pair, no good, as it's off the back rim and out. Dervisovic and Rempel down low for the Canes. Second shot good, so it's 4-1 here. Mounties needing a little heat. Dervisovic on the pick and roll and another to Rempel. So McCarthy will swat that one out of the air and out of bounds, as Vicente Balatin checks in for Logan Rempel, who's already got a pair. Dervisovic into McCauley, has a clear lane to the basket and finds it for 2. So another battle there down deep. And Park didn't have an angle on the referee to see, but it looked like a travel there. Thompson to McCauley, out to Menzies for 3. That shot in and out. So Adunya will take it up for the Mounties. And through the legs 5-hole of McCarthy. Thompson grabs up the loose ball and takes it coast to coast, goes to Menzies now. Menzies behind his back. That three-pointer front rim, and no. Park over to Adunya. Adunya inside, over, what a pass to Monroe there. Had him on the no-look Patrick Mahomes special. So Dervisevic to Menzies here. That three-pointer long. Bit too much muscle behind that. And McCarthy will take it from the top of the key to Adunya. Now to Monroe, who pulls up for three. That shot long. Park on the rebound. Has Dervisevic behind him. And Allman comes up with the rebound. Dervisevic to Thompson here for two. That layup no good. So Monroe here for the Mounties. Moving in past Dervisevic. Catches the charge call. Kyrie Thompson here. Pardon me, Jalen Menzies now, Kyrie Thompson. As McCauley, top of the key. Moving inside past Ellison, his shot short. Ellison with some contact on the rebound. We've got a foul inside going against the Hurricanes. Monroe will inbound, goes to Park. They have Adunya down deep, finds him. Adunya to Monroe. Outside, Timmy boy, can't hit it. So Thompson to Dervisevic, and Dervisevic with a tale as old as time, he steps out of bounds there. Gives up his lunch to Monroe and the Mounties. Park here, taking it in, top of the arc, moves it from Monroe inside to Tim Ellison. Outside now to Adunya for three. That shot short. So McCarthy hits his three-pointer as it worked outside to him there. Menzies to McCauley. His shot for three, good. With back-to-back threes. That pass way high. Looked like it was going to McCarthy, and then Adunya came around back, tried to get some hop. But didn't have the air to catch that pass. So the inbound to McCarthy. McCarthy on the three-point line, guarded by Adunya. Ball goes out of bounds by the means of Mounties. Dervisevic here finds support with Thompson. Thompson taking his time against McCarthy as he moves in now. Thompson, as shot clock expires, doesn't find it. So inside McCarthy going the long way around as he goes up for two. Rebound by Ellison. Put up. No good. Recovered by McCarthy. Stolen now. McCarthy will get a couple free ones after Jack McCauley pulls up with the foul. His first, the team's third. Down deep for the Canes, Vicente on the right and Allman on the left. McCarthy hits his first shot. So the Mounties within two here. Looking to make it, and finds it within one. Checking in for the Mounties there, Miles Haynes-Lacey, who watches Thompson travel past him. and quite literally traveling past him. Also checking in on that last play, Rashawn Ferguson for the Mounties. We get a bench warning here on the Hurricanes. And Chris Yogi Cheatham will check into the game. He checked in for Menzies there. The inbound from Monroe to Park. Park moves back to Monroe. And now McCarthy with it. McCarthy inside on the fadeaway, doesn't hit it. So Yogi on the rebound. And Cheatham making his way up the court. Around the arc to Allman to Vicente, now to McCauley. And call home. He hits it for three. We get another stoppage here and a protest by the Hurricanes, who just want this game to play on. Oh, Park moving past Yogi in the paint and off the foot of Allman. It'll be Mounties ball here. Minwoo Park on the inbound. Goes deep to Monroe. Monroe, top of the arc, moving in now from the key. His shot long. Allman on the rebound, goes to Yogi. Cheatham to Dervisevic, and now to McCauley. McCauley moving past Park on the spin over the top of the head. Dervisevic goes out. Cheatham recovers. Loose ball on the court, recovered by Vicente, and then subsequently lost. Park moves up and gives off the assist to Miles Haynes-Lacey. And Thompson here rolling on the rim, no good. Cheatham on the inside with the cleanup. Hits it for two. 3:30 left now. Hurricanes up 4 as Park rolls in. Lacey with it, moving past Vicente. Lacey's layup doesn't find home. Dervisevic, top of the paint, out to McCauley. Deep three, front rim and out. Yogi recovers. Back out to McCauley, rolling inside now, guarded by Park. Picks up a travel. Park here for the Mounties. Goes to Ferguson. Out to McCarthy, now back to Park, who pulls up for three. That shot long and left. McCauley here goes to Dervisevic, broken up by Park and recovered just before it goes out of bounds. He was looking for McCarthy there, but Yogi was the closest, so Cheatham watches it roll out of bounds. Hurricanes collect their thoughts here. Cheatham rolling up past Portman. D'Lo moves over to Thompson. Thompson with it here. Thompson moving inside. On the layup attempt, he's fouled. He'll get 2 free ones. And Chris Drukin is substituted in for Dervisevic. Kyrie Thompson's first shot bouncing on the rim and out. Finds it on his second one. Cheatham playing heavy against Adunya. Broken up, recovered by Vicente. McCauley with some speed now behind his back. Almost finds it, but doesn't. So Vicente trying to break up Ferguson. And along the back, Adunya loses it, but not possession. as the Hurricanes sent it out. Adunya, that inbound broken up by Thompson again. We'll get the shot clock figured out here. 17 on the shot clock, as the ball was indeed inbounded. Now over to McCauley, who doesn't find a handle on it, so we get another inbound pass by Adunya. He does eventually find this one to Ferguson. Up top to Porman. Now out to McCarthy. And deep to Ferguson again. He goes up. Can't find it, but he'll get another one. At the line. Ferguson will get his first shots today. And Druken will pick up his first foul of the day. Ferguson makes one. Mounties down by 4. And still down by 4 as Vicente rebounds the free throw. So Cheatham coming up the court here. Gonna look for Thompson on the pick and roll. They abandon that idea as Thompson moves in himself here. Doesn't count the basket. Rempel checks in for Vicente, and Menzies will check into the game as well for Thompson. That previous foul. That foul on number 1, Porman. So inbound, Menzies to Cheatham as McCauley on the outside pulls up and hits it. Broken up by Menzies here. He's on the fast break and finds the layup. Taking advantage of McCarthy's negligence there. And Adunya will try to move past a couple defenders, moves inside, now out. Porman back to Adunya. Porman again, now inside to Ferguson. With 8 on the shot clock, Ferguson travels. Props out to Adunya on that previous play, as he had 2 Hurricanes on him on the court. And Cheatham now, he takes his turn inside, hits it for 2. Yogi's basket doubles the points of Mount Allison, and Hurricanes lead by 11. Adunya to Ferguson here, top of the paint. That shot hits the top of the board. It's not blown dead though. Menzies and Cheatham will take their time as they move up the court with 9 seconds left here. Looking for a free shot. 2 left. And Cheatham hits it for 3. 25-11 your score after the first quarter here. Only going to heat up more as we move along. And we are back. 25-11 here. Hurricanes up. Dervisevic to inbound. Goes to Menzies. Menzies rolling up the court. Goes to Rempel. Rempel here, top of the paint. Back outside to Menzies. Goes for three. That shot short. So Ellison on the rebound. Moves it to Park, who will run his way up the court. Back to Ellison and quickly to Monroe. Now outside to Adunya, who pulls up for three. That shot long. Menzies on the rebound here. Goes to McCauley. McCauley, guarded by Lacey, moves inside and recovered after the failed shot attempt by Mount Allison. Adunya way outside to Monroe, who hits a clean three-pointer. So the long pass to Cheatham, pass to Adunya, shot no good. He'll go up again, and he'll catch the foul. Yogi here, fouled by number 3, Emmanuel Adunya. Cheatham's first shot, in and out. Still a comfortable 9-point lead. And he makes it 10. Pardon me, 12. Mathematics, not my strong suit here on this Super Bowl Sunday. Minwoo Park moving against Cheatham here. Loses the ball, but does recover as he goes to Monroe on the three-point line. Now Ellison in and out. And it ends up in the hands of Lacey. Lacey will go with an over-the-head pass to Monroe. Broken up by Cheatham. Both players on the court as Park goes over with a shot clock violation by Powder. Canes will get the ball here. Cheatham for the Hurricanes, taking it up, goes to Menzies. Jalen over to Thompson, now back to Cheatham. Dervisevic moves it up to Thompson. Broken up there, recovered in the backcourt by Thompson. Goes up for a long three-pointer. That shot long as shot clock expired there. The Hurricanes still up by 12. After a possession they would have loved to clean up. So Ellison to Monroe here. Park inside to Ellison. Easy pass there as the 6'10" Tim Ellison from Halifax. Pretty easy to pass to up high. Cheatham over to Menzies. Menzies inside, goes for two and finds it. Holland College running through the paint and finding great luck today. So this ball will go Mounties' way as Jalen Menzies catches a foul. His first, the team's of this quarter. Ellison here, out to Park, guarded by Dervisevic, broken up by Cheatham to Monroe. So Allman has it, moves outside to Menzies, avoids going out of bounds. Dervisevic from way outside, his shot no good. So Monroe here for the Mounties, pulls up for the mid-range jumper and rolls across the rim, but doesn't sink it. So Dervisevic behind his back to Thompson. Thompson mid-range now, his shot long. We'll have 13 on the shot clock here. And Rashawn Ferguson will check into the game. He gives Lacey a break on the bench. So Dervisevic, broken up by Ferguson, was looking for Menzies. Came inside from his peripheral. And stole it, so Park. Shot clock wasn't reset there. Should be 17 on the clock, but we'll go with 20. So Park for 3 here. His shot long. And the official thinks a bit about it. It'll go Mounties' way. Park to inbound from the baseline there. Goes to Ferguson. Goes to Ellison. Tim gets the ball again. Now broken up by Menzies to Monroe. Menzies hits it for 2 as he robs Monroe for a second time. Stealing his lunch. Cheatham on Park heavy. And they get a jump ball going their way. Cheatham on Minwoo Park. Heavy here today. Jump ball goes Mounties' way. And it's the shot clock again that we need to reset. So we'll take a second away from the shot clock. Monroe will inbound, goes to Park. Still has Cheatham on him. Park moving to Tim Ellison, inside. Ferguson loses it, recovered by the Hurricanes. Menzies pulls up for 3 after the pass from Rempel. His shot long. So Park has it here. He's guarded by Thompson and Menzies, leaving a wide open Gabe Powder, whose 3-point attempt rolls in and out. Menzies up for 2. That shot won't count, as Menzies catches a charge there. Jalen's second foul of the day, and the team's second of this quarter. Mount Allison playing fairly clean as they've only caught 1 foul. McCarthy moves to Ferguson, now to Park. At the top of the arc, goes back to Powder. His second 3-point attempt there, back-to-back, no good. Park recovers off Menzies. And a 3-pointer by McCarthy finds the basket. So Dervisevic up the court, goes to Thompson, back to Allman. Now Cheatham from deep hits the front rim. Broken up by Thompson. And McCarthy finds it out to Park. Park shot long. Tim Ellison on the rebound. Broken up. And Rempel a bit aggressive on the rebound against Ferguson. Rempel in foul trouble here, as that's his 3rd. Hurricanes take a timeout here. We'll be back in just 1 short minute. And we are back with 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Minwoo Park will inbound here. He goes over to McCarthy, working his way inside past a trio of Hurricanes and loses it. So Vicente now underneath the basket, broken up Mounties have it here. McCarthy inside, past McCauley. Hits it for 2 and 1. That foul on Jack McCauley. His second. And McCarthy will get a chance to turn 2 into 3 here. Down deep, Vicente on the right. And Dervisevic on the left. We get a slow substitution here as Emmanuel Adunya checks into the game for Minwoo Park. So McCarthy nails his shot, and McCauley will take it up for the Hurricanes. Goes to Menzies. Menzies with a long pass to Kyrie Thompson. Top of the key, Dervisevic shot. It's good. From mid-range, Hurricanes lead by 10. 4:30 left here in the first half. And Rashawn Ferguson will go to the line now after Dervisevic's foul. Puts Holland in bonus territory on the next one. Mount Allison still with only 1 foul so far this quarter. Ferguson's first shot, bit too much power. Ferguson's second shot, same story. So Kyrie Thompson way over to McCauley. And pass back to Thompson, broken up by Monroe. Monroe over to Lacey. And now to McCarthy, who pulls up for 3. That shot good. Menzies to Thompson here. Back to Menzies. Holland real comfortable with the long passes. McCauley up for 3. That shot right. Menzies on the cleanup is fouled, I believe, on Ferguson, and it is. So Rashawn Ferguson grabs Mounty's second foul and his first. Menzies gets 2 free ones here. Menzies makes his first. And his second. Top of the arc, Monroe has it. Has Ferguson down deep, but they'll keep moving it outside as Adunya has it. Ferguson top of the key. Now a 3-pointer by Monroe. Hits the front rim and out. Thompson on a fast break here. Underneath the basket, hits it for 2. Adunya now from Ferguson to Monroe. And now another 3-pointer. Good for Noah McCarthy. Menzies inside with some speed, hits that one. So it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back for Mount Allison as Adunya moves it outside. McCarthy has it again. Inside, hits it for 2. Hurricanes take a timeout as we've had some quick succession of baskets back to back to back. And head coach Tim Kendrick looking for a stop. And we're back here with 2:50 left in the first half. Thompson inbounds to Menzies and goes back to Kyrie. Goes to McCauley, top of the arc. McCauley on the pump fake, goes to Dervisevic and back to him. Other pump fake there as he rolls inside, pass broken up, recovered by McCarthy. As he gets his lunch stolen, Adunya nails in the two-pointer with the retaliation. Mounties within 6 now of the Hurricanes. McCauley pulling up for 3. That shot long. Defensive board added to Monroe's impressive stat line so far. 2:11 left, goes to Ferguson. Goes for 3 and hits it. Back of the net and through. Thompson here, moving it inside. Dervisevic has it. Out to Kyrie, and McCauley from dead center just goes right. Adunya here moving in past Dervisevic. And on the cleanup, McCarthy. Correction, Monroe there. Getting 2 points for the Mounties. Menzies over to McCarthy. Back to Menzies, and now Druken has it down low. Dervisevic looking for support, finds Menzies inside. Menzies dominating the paint all day. Mounties within 3. McCauley steals some lunch, some contact from Monroe, and Adunya pulls up for 3. His shot off the rim, recovered by Menzies, out to McCauley. And McCauley hits the three-pointer as we're in our final minute of play here. Adunya, mid-range, hits it for 2 past Druken. Dervisevic's pass to Menzies, stolen by Lacey. Lacey inside, past McCauley. Hits that one. Mount Allison within 2 now of the Hurricanes. A large lead quickly disappearing for Holland College. As we have 15 seconds left here, Kyrie Thompson will be looking for a clean one. As McCauley deep left at the top of the arc, he'll take it in himself with 3 seconds left. He hits it and time expires here. So, score at the half, 45 for the Hurricanes and 41 for the Mounties. We'll be back in 15 minutes for some second half action here in Charlottetown. And we're back with second half action here in downtown Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island at the McMillan Center for Community Engagement. I'm your host, folks, Grant Harrison. And Hurricanes, once led by 14 here today, now only up by 4 as we start this second half from Hurricanes versus the visiting Mount Allison Mounties. Noah McCarthy been playing lights out today as he's 4 for 4 from three-pointers and 7 for 10 from the field. So Mounties look to pull off their second straight win against Holland College here after losing by 3 at home on January 22nd. Menzies will inbound, and McCauley will start us off here. McCauley looking for Dervisevic inside, moves to Thompson up top as he tears his way in. Doesn't hit his basket, but Minwoo Park will come up now for the Mounties as Tim Ellison, top of the arc. And moving around him, it's Monroe back inside to Tim. He hits his 2 and 1. A big presence in the paint indeed. And the 6'10" Tim Ellison will go to the line to turn 2. Still into 2 as his shot falls right of the rim. 9:30 left here, and a quick pass by Rempel. Thought Menzies had 3 more steps on him. That pass goes way out of bounds. Monroe will inbound. McCarthy taking it up the court for the Mounties. Rolling past Menzies and outside to Park. Park inside now, swatted away by the Hurricanes. And it remains Mount Allison's ball here. Mount Allison up top has Monroe. Monroe for a mid-range jumper. Hits it. And we're all tied up here as Mount Allison ties the score for a second time today. Looking to lead for the first time as Menzies moves to McCauley. McCauley rolling around and fouled. This foul on Emmanuel Adunya. Dervisevic inbounds off the stack over to Menzies. Now McCauley here with Adunya, a couple feet away from him, moving inside now. Menzies on the roll-off inside the paint, doesn't hit it. Dervisevic recovers off the chest of Park, back out to Menzies. McCauley with a wide open 3, falls right. And so that ball off the basket will roll off Monroe. And Hurricanes get another one here. Inside to Rempel, pulls up for his second shot of the day. That one doesn't hit. So Minwoo Park now. The Mounties move to Ellison, now outside. That 3-pointer by McCarthy doesn't hit, but he gets a second attempt here as he goes up for 2, and Monroe on the cleanup. Ellison on the rebound from Monroe. And 3 shots by Mounties don't hit there. Rempel working his way into the basket. Picks up a foul from Minwoo Park. Rempel to the line here. Still tied at 45 apiece. Rempel keeps it that way with his first shot. His second shot, same spot on the rim. Just too much of it. So Park here now. Goes out to Adunya. Now Ellison at the top of the arc, moving inside. Monroe trying to find some room against Rempel. Pulls back on the fadeaway and hits it as Mount Allison leads for the first time today. Menzies has it for the Hurricanes. Working his way inside. Broken up by Park. Hurricanes maintain possession here, as there's no foul on the play. Going to Logan inside. That attempt no good. Off Logan's left leg and out. It'll be a Mounties ball here. Park along the left side. Moving in against Menzies. Working into Ellison. And when Park zigged, Ellison zagged, passing behind him and out of bounds right to the ADL side. So Logan Rempel inside now goes for the sky hook. His shot doesn't hit, but he will catch a foul here, I believe. No, he won't. We do get some substitutions, though. Chris Cheatham in for Logan Rempel. The ball did fall out of bounds by the means of the Mounties. So it'll be Hurricanes ball, goes to Menzies. Now out to McCauley. And a foul on Emmanuel Adunya here, as he had contact to Menzies' arm. Dervisevic to Yogi. Cheatham trying to roll inside Monroe. Yogi loses it there, recovered by the Mounties. Inside now. We'll get 2 shots. And McCarthy will go to the line. Miles Haynes, Lacey, and Rashawn Ferguson will check in for the Mounties, giving Emmanuel Adunya and Tim Ellison a break here, as Mounties exchange their big men inside. Of course, Ferguson for Ellison. McCarthy's first shot off the front rim there. Dervisevic and McCauley down deep. The shot hits though. So Mounties up by 3 here. And McCauley moving along the right side. Cheatham has it in, moves it to Menzies with the speed off the bounce pass. Fundamental basketball as Mounties take over, and Lacey working inside. Moving on the outside of McCauley there. Mounties go up by 3 still. Menzies, Dervisevic, now Thompson. Thompson with the jumper. Front rim, no good. So a long pass to Monroe and a quick one to Ferguson. Ferguson's layup over the basket, as Menzies has it now for the Hurricanes inside. His shot back rim, and Menzies goes down hard on his knee. Clutching his left knee here. Menzies came up and down on that knee hard. Menzies, who's been playing lights out today, you can only hope it's nothing too serious. We'll take an injury timeout here. Menzies finds his way up. Not favoring one knee over the other. He's up and healthy, folks. Menzies will remain on the court here. but due to a ruling, he does have to take the bench for just a little bit. Spencer Rossiter will check in for Menzies as the Hurricanes take a quick timeout here. And as we get ready to rumble here, Mount Allison will take over after the injury timeout. And McCarthy moving it with some speed against Yogi and outside to Ferguson, now to Adunya. That three-pointer correction on Portman, good. Mixed up a 1 with a 3 there. As we have a pick and roll and another. This time ending up in the hands of Thompson, who hits it for 2 and 1. That back-to-back pick and roll for the second or third time today for the Hurricanes coming up handy. And in clutch as they're down 4 here against the Mounties. Kyrie Thompson turns his 2 into 3. And Monroe will inbound to McCarthy. McCarthy guarded by Cheatham. Outside from Ferguson. And finds its way to Lacey. Lacey guarded by Dervisevic. Moving outside to Portman. Portman inspecting the hardwood there as he goes down to the court. The ball comes up Hurricanes' way. Portman was looking for a foul there, but couldn't find it. McCauley inbounds to Cheatham. Cheatham goes to Dervisevic, who pulls up for 2. That shot long. Thompson has it here, moving past McCarthy, in for 2 now, no good. Thompson again here now to Dervisevic in the paint for 2. That one no good. A trio of missed 2-pointers inside. Coming up to harm the Hurricanes as they steal the ball off Portman. And on the fast break, Thompson cleans it up. We have a wet spot along the court there just in the middle of the paint. So we'll grab the Swiffer Wet Jet, clean it up, and get back to it here as the Hurricanes are down 1 with 4:30 and change to go. Lacey inbounds to Park. Park rolling on the right side, guarded by Thompson. Now Tim Ellison here over to Portman. Portman back out to Park in the corner. Park swarmed by Thompson. Ball finds its way to McCarthy. And McCarthy fouled as he clutches his lower back there. Oh, McCarthy up and walking it off as he heads to the line here. McCarthy's first shot good, giving Mount Allison a 2-point lead. And now a 3-point lead as McCarthy nails his second. McCauley moving to Dervisevic. Back to McCauley here. Pulls up for three and goes inside from the paint now. That shot short. Chris Yogi Cheatham has it down low, moving to McCauley. McCauley's three-point attempt no good, and Rossiter on the scramble. Not there in time. Hurricanes down three still. Lacey to Park on the inbound. Park past Thompson to Ellison. Now over. Poreman goes for three. That shot short. Hurricanes get the ball here after the missed shot by D'Lo Poreman. Cheatham moving past D'Lo. Inside. Past Park. Goes for two off the rim. No. McCarthy here for the Mounties. He's at mid-range, goes out to Park at NBA range. Park moves inside, past Cheatham. Ellison, quick pass to Poreman. That three-pointer right. Ellison out to McCarthy. Poreman to Lacey. Lacey's three-pointer no good. Still going for three-pointers. McCarthy pulls up, no good. And Thompson on the rebound. Mounties catch a foul on number 2, Minwoo Park. As we get a ruling here, referee signals for 2 shots. Kyrie Thompson will go to the line. Menzies will check in for Thompson after these shots here. Thompson makes his first. And makes his second as well. So Menzies will check in actually for McCauley here. Hurricanes down 1. McCarthy with it. McCarthy trying to move past Cheatham. Held up around half court. As he moves inside now past Menzies. Goes underneath the basket. 2-pointer no good. Kyrie Thompson here, outside to Menzies for 3. And the returning Menzies hits a 3-pointer there to give the Hurricanes a 2-point lead. Lacey here for the Mounties, interrupted. And Spencer, the chef Rossiter, cooking up a 2-pointer here. He's hyped up. The crowd's hyped up. And it's 59-55 for the Hurricanes as the Mounties take a 1-minute timeout. Mounties looking to respond here. McCarthy has it. Guarded by Thompson. Goes to Adunya. Inside now to Ellison. Guarded by the heavy Druken. Rossiter recovers, passes it to Menzies. Menzies taking it up the court now. Pass to Mounties and in. Hits it and one. Menzies hot since he went down. Hot in the first half and heating up more now as he could be dangerous if you're wearing maroon. If you're just joining us, we got 2:12 left in the third. I'm your host, Grant Harrison. Hurricanes in white. Mount Allison in maroon. And Menzies just turned a two-pointer into a three. 62-55 Hurricanes. Ellison has it here at the top of the arc. Moves it to Monroe. Leaves a wide open Ellison down deep. Had Rosser and Druken right on him. Druken will come up with a foul and send Tim Ellison to the line. Ellison hits his first free throw of the day as he lines up for his second here. Ellison's second shot no good, but recovered by Ferguson. Back out to Tim. Ellison over to McCarthy. Broken up and recovered by Druken. Menzies on the fast break now. Hits it for two. Count that one. Adunya here, broken up by Cheatham. Yogi over to Thompson. Thompson pulling up for a wide open three and hits it. He lets the crowd know they go wild. They love him here at the McMillan Center for Community Engagement. And Mount Allison takes another time out here. Wind taken out of Mount Allison here. Just been a gut punch as they're on a shooting slump. And Hurricanes are up 11 here with 1:33 left. Monroe goes to Park on the inbound, guarded by Rossiter. Park goes to Rashawn Ferguson. Now inside to McCarthy, who pulls up from the free throw line for two. Ending the slump of the Mounties. And Hurricanes have yet to be stopped here. Cheatham to Menzies, now to Druken. Back out to Jalen. And Thompson goes back to Menzies, who pulls up for three. That shot just short. So Menzies misses his first shot in quite a while as Park moves to Monroe. Park now with it, guarded by Rossiter. Inside to Ferguson, whose two-pointer rolls across the rim and out. 43 seconds left here in the third. Cheatham with it. He'll look to Menzies on his left, but he moves inside to Druken. Broken up by Adunya. Park has it, goes to McCarthy. Same spot from the free throw line, hits it. Gotta stop McCarthy there, as he's gone 2 for 2 on his last. Kyrie Thompson taking his time. As he's got 5 on the shot clock, gotta move it. Thinks about it, pulls up for 3, goes long. So we had some clock malfunction there. But the buzzer beater by Monroe still doesn't hit. So, third quarter comes to a close. And with Hurricanes up by 7, they'll look to close it out as there's 1 quarter left to play here. And we're back with the final quarter of action here. Second to last home game for the Hurricanes. Kyrie Thompson will inbound to Chris Yogi Cheatham. Pulls a little fake on his left side to Park. Gets the ball back, goes to Menzies. Now Cheatham has it here. Moving past Druken, his own teammate. A big block by Ferguson there to hush this crowd. Heard that block from all the way up here on the track. What a block there, just a thunderous one. Menzies inbounds to Cheatham. He'll look to do the same thing and steps out of bounds on his pass to Rossiter. Park will take this one up for the Mounties. Going to Tim Ellison, the big man in the paint. Now outside to Monroe. Monroe moving past Menzies and Rossiter, goes back to Tim. On the arc, Tim travels. So Rossiter will inbound to Cheatham. Cheatham taking it up the court here, goes to Menzies on the pick and roll, back to him. Yogi guarded by Adunya, who just tucks his right hand after sending that one out of bounds. Tries to play innocent for the referee. The official saw it from a mile away. Thompson taking this one for the Hurricanes. Goes out to Cheatham, still guarded by Adunya. Moves past Park as well. Has Druken on the inside, back to Cheatham. And a big block by Ellison. So a loose ball, a scramble along the court, recovered by Ferguson. And the Mounties take over here, down 7. Park around the top of the key, out to Monroe for 3. That shot right and wide. Had the distance on it. But a foul by Spencer Rossiter brings him out of the game and sends Jack McCauley back in. That's Rossiter's second of the evening and the Hurricanes' first of this quarter. Inside, Ferguson can't find it, neither can Ellison. Ellison has another attempt here. Ellison will shoot two. That foul on Jack McCauley. Ellison hits his first. Went 50% on his last appearance to the line. And ball trickles along the rim. He'll go 50% again. Ferguson will pick up a foul here after the rebound. The Mounties sent a man in for Emmanuel Adunya, who will take a breather on the bench. McCauley here for three, pulls up, pump fake, and back to Cheatham. Cheatham over to Menzies, quickly to Thompson. Thompson along the baseline, back out to Menzies for three. That shot just too much. So McCarthy has it here. He'll have some room as he moves past Cheatham. Now Ferguson with it. Ferguson losing the ball, and the scramble recovered by Ellison. Ellison almost wedges the ball there as Tim is called for a foul. Chris Druken was loving that one. McCauley and Menzies will go back and forth as they take it up. Menzies pushing inside out to the corner. Cheatham back to McCauley. Now Yogi with it. Inside past Tim. Doesn't hit his layup. Minwoo Park will pull up for three here. Wide open, hits it. Mounties down by three with 7:25 left. Cheatham moving to Druken, back to Cheatham. Cheatham for three here. That shot front rim, back rim, front rim out. Park trying to find it past Cheatham, goes over inside to Druken, doesn't hit. And Druken gets a bit aggressive with the block on Tim Ellison again here. So the previous foul by McCauley in the same fashion. As Ellison hits his first shot. Doesn't hit his second for the second time. Third, I should say. Thompson to McCauley here. Top of the arc. Back out to Thompson. Thompson moving inside to McKenzie's now for two. No good. Defensive board by Tim Ellison as he moves out to Ferguson. Now to Lacey. Lacey up to Park. And back to Miles Haynes. Lacey. Top of the paint goes to Ferguson there at the bottom. Trying to roll off Druken, can't find that two-pointer. Hurricanes still up by one as Thompson tries to move past Park. Way outside of McCauley, his three-pointer long. Rempel goes to Thompson. Pick and roll with Druken. Kyrie Thompson will get two free ones here. Thompson's first and second shot, no good. So Minwoo Park will take it from Mount Allison here. Goes inside to Ferguson. Finding some room, Rashawn Ferguson drills it for two here. Hurricanes take a timeout as we're all tied up. 67 all here in the fourth and final quarter. And as we get started again, Mounties will pull the 2-3 defense here. Rempel moving to Druken. Druken up top to Menzies, trying to work his way inside and finds it for two. The problem with that defense is sure, you might not have it outside, but inside is a little bit exposed as Ferguson goes to Lacey here. Ferguson trying to get one past Druken. And Hurricanes get a defensive rebound. And the likes of McCauley as Thompson moves inside now. And catches a foul off number 5, Noah McCarthy. Got two substitutions for the Mounties. Tim Ellison and Emanuela Dunya checking into the game as Alman Dervisevic finds his way back in. Thompson misses his first shot. He finds his second as it dances along the rim. Park to Adunya. Shovel pass back to Park. And a long one by Tim Ellison is good. 70 all here. Thompson to Menzies on the pick and roll. And Monroe from the Mounties is the last to touch it. So Allman will inbound. Holland scattered around, goes to Thompson, wide open three. That shot right. And McCauley on the cleanup doesn't hit it. Adunya over to Park. Park moving inside now past McCauley. Shot falls short. Now it's McCarthy with a mid-range jumper who hits it for two. And the Mounties are up. Here for only the third time today, Mounties lead, and it's not a big one. Dervisevic looking to end that, but he doesn't as his shot falls right. Park over to Ellison now. Moving to Adunya. Adunya inside, has a lane, hits it for 2 and 1. That foul by Dervisevic. His first, and both teams at 4 fouls. Mounties up by 4, can make it 5 here with Adunya. Adunya's shot falls dead on the rim. So we have Chris Cheatham moving inside and out to McCauley. Chris will get 2 shots. That foul on Emmanuel Adunya. Yogi hits one of his shots there. Hurricanes down by 3. McCarthy will take it up from Mount Allison. And Yogi on him, heavy. Rossiter avoids the foul, and it'll be a travel on McCarthy. McCarthy visibly upset there. Thompson. Hurricanes get a call there. Kyrie Thompson called for it, his first of the day, as both teams fall into bonus. McCarthy looking for some redemption past Rossiter. Rossiter, his turn to foul now. As McCarthy went down heavy, but up quick. McCarthy hits his first shot. And his second. So Mounties lead by 5. Kyrie Thompson up the court for the Hurricanes. 3:15 left to go. McCauley out to Menzies. Menzies fakes the pass to Cheatham, out to Rossiter. Now McCauley for 3. That shot too far. Park to Monroe. And fouled by Jack McCauley. So Monroe will go to the line now. Catch a timeout here by Tim Kendrick and the Hurricanes. No, it's not a timeout. Just both coaches taking their time as Druken checks in for the Hurricanes. Surprised the officials didn't call him to the court sooner. Monroe hits his first. And his second bounces off the left rim and out. Menzies will take it up for the Hurricanes. Some contact to Thompson, but he rolls off of it. Past Park here. And Thompson will get 2 shots now after Minwoo Park fouls. That's Minwoo's 4th foul of the evening. And Thompson hits his first shot there. hits his second as well, and Logan Rempel will check back into the game. He checks in for Rossiter. Monroe inbounds to McCarthy. McCarthy trying to move past Cheatham. Finds a gap and goes to Ellison. Now Monroe past Rempel, interrupted. Lunch stolen by Menzies as he goes for two, can't hit it. Thompson will walk out of the gym with the ball. As that one's gonna hurt him mentally. 24 is put on the shot clock. As it was set to 20. So McCarthy trying to move past Cheatham here. Finds the loose ball inside. Big block by Thompson. Park thought about it. Back to McCarthy. Hits a two-pointer. Thompson here along the baseline, loses his footing. Goes down. Mount Allison up by 6 here, down by 14 earlier in this matchup. Ellison from the top of the paint. His shot doesn't hit. Rebound by Monroe. Out to Park. Guarded by Thompson. Goes to Monroe. Guarded by Menzies. Monroe loses it there. Menzies will inbound after a timeout by Holland College. And with 1:41 left on the clock, Hurricanes look to climb back 6 points and tie this one up here. Thompson will inbound. Goes to Cheatham. Cheatham trying to move past Adunya. Goes outside to Druken. Rempel for 3 here. That shot in and out, no good. Ellison will go to the line for 2 here as he's fouled. By Chris Cheatham. Ellison's first shot hits the rim. 1:30 left here. Mounties still up by 6. Minwoo walking the baseline, goes out to Ellison. Monroe has it here, moving past Menzies. Park on the pick and roll, 3 on the shot clock, 2 one. Got to pull up here. Ellison doesn't hit it, but it goes Mounties' way on the recovery. Park goes to Ellison. Up top, Monroe has it for three. And a foul on the Hurricanes here. Emmanuel Adunya getting his fourth foul of the day. And Kyrie Thompson will go to the line. Hits his first shot. Some big bodies, Jonas Monroe on the right and Ellison on the left for the Mounties. As Thompson hits his second shot. Monroe will inbound, goes all the way to Adunya, intercepted by Logan Rempel, inside to Menzies. Menzies goes up for two and hits it as the Hurricanes are down two with 1:02 left here. And McCarthy has it, fouled by Chris Cheatham. That one going to hurt the Hurricanes. McCarthy goes to the line. There's the first one. And another. Could possibly put this out of reach if they hang on to it. He hits it. That could be problematic for the Hurricanes here as Thompson takes it up, goes up for three. That shot short. And a foul on Logan Rempel. Brings the ball back. And sends McCarthy to the line again. McCarthy hits his first shot. And his second. That could be the dagger here. Hurricanes down 6 with 45 seconds left. Cheatham inside, loses it, tries to save it, and it falls out. So the Mounties looking to knock off the Hurricanes again here. Monroe inbounds to McCarthy. Got to pull a shot off here. Goes to Park. Now to Adunya. Adunya loses it. Going to be Hurricanes ball here with 31.8 left. Rossiter inbounds to Cheatham. Yogi taking it up with a full head of steam. Goes to Menzies on the pick and roll for three. That shot left of the rim. So 20 seconds left here. And a foul called on the Hurricanes. This foul on Spencer Rossiter. And the Hurricanes are going to fall again to the Mounties. As Jonas Monroe lines up for some free throw attempts here. His first shot, no good. Hurricanes could theoretically still pull this one off with a pair of threes and send it into overtime. But now Monroe has put it out of reach. Menzies working inside here, hits it for two. Mounties take a timeout here as we adjust the clock to 14.2 seconds left. Hurricanes down 5, needing a couple quick ones here. Nick Mills will check in for the Hurricanes here, the Cornwall native. Mounties will stick with their current lineup. Minwoo Park, Tim Ellison, Jonas Monroe, Manuela Dunya, and McCarthy. Mills thought he had it, his left foot out of bounds. So Mounties get it again here. Park to McCarthy. McCarthy fouled and getting 2 shots here with 11.5 seconds left. That foul on Chris Cheatham. McCarthy makes his second shot to give the Mounties a 6-point lead. Cheatham pulls up for 3. He hits it, nothing but net. Hurricanes within 3 with 5.8 seconds left. Monroe scrambling, ball in the hands of Rempel for 3. Pulls up and hits it. It's a tie game with a 2.5 left, and the crowd is loving it. Got to pull something here. Buzzer beater by Adunya falls right, and we're going to overtime. The crowd loving it, erupting, and absolutely thrusting their Hurricanes into OT after Chris Yogi Cheatham, the Dallas, Texas native, hits a crucial 3-pointer to put him into range, and Logan Rempel nails the other 3 to tie it up as we get overtime here at the McMillan Center for Community Engagement. Folks, if you're just joining us, it's been a wild ride so far. What did your host say, folks? What did your host say? Needed a pair of 3s and got it. The first one, the second one, and they're back in it. I don't know if the Staples Center was that loud when LeBron James hit his record-breaking fadeaway jumper. But the crowd feeling it here, locked in, as we'll return for overtime here in a minute. 5 minutes on the clock. Mount Allison to inbound here. Minwoo Park has it for the Mounties. Ball scramble out to Park for three. Park hits that one. Overtime action off to a heater here. Logan Rempel pulls up for three. He hits it again, keeping his hands up, letting everybody know. 88-88 here. Minwoo Park, number 2, taking it up the court for the Mounties. Goes over to Tim Ellison. Ellison on the right-hand side goes out to Lacey. Lacey back to Park here, guarded by Thompson. Park moving inside, along and behind enemy lines. His two-pointer no good. Recovery by Ferguson. Ends up as a foul. Kyrie Thompson catches a foul here. Rashawn Ferguson, after some discussion at the scorer's table, will go to the line as we still continue deliberations between officials. All three will need to concur. Looked like Ferguson was going to shoot three there, but he shot it inside the paint where he was fouled. And it's a correction to the previous score by the Mounties. Instead of a three-pointer, it was a two by Minwoo Park. Rashawn Ferguson's first shot hits rim and out. Lines up for another here. That one in and out. Rempel has it. Goes to Kyrie Thompson for the recollection. Thompson moves inside out to Menzies. Menzies with a low pass to Rempel, but recovered. And behind Cheatham, he finds the pass as well. 5 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson, pulling up for three. That one, no good. So Minwoo Park will get it now. Goes out to Ellison. Now to Ferguson. Ferguson loses the ball, and Kyrie Thompson recovers. Thompson inside, finger roll for two, no good. Menzies was there on the cleanup, but couldn't find it as we catch another foul on Mount Allison. That foul on Logan Rempel, his 5th. So Rempel was heating up, and now he'll have to watch the rest of the game from the bench. He'll be subbed in for Spencer Rossiter. Ferguson misses his first shot. He'll have one more. Down deep for the Hurricanes. It's Rossiter wearing number 13 on the far side. Number 9, Nick Mills. Ferguson hits his second shot. Ties it up at 88 apiece. Here in overtime with 3:30 left. If you're just joining us, folks, we've been locked in an absolute battle since the second half. And Menzies doesn't hit his layup there. Ellison Out to Lacey, now to Park. Park moving inside past Rossiter. That layup brings up a foul on Nick Mills. And Chris Druken will check in for Holland College as Lacey is substituted for Jonas Monroe. Park hits his first shot. Mounties grab the first lead of overtime by 1. Lines up for his second and final shot here. And Mounties are up by 2. 90-88 here in Charlottetown. Kyrie Thompson finds Cheatham on the pick and roll. Druken moving up top. Got to move past Ellison, a big body indeed. With Monroe to his back, moves out to Menzies for 3. That shot no good. So Monroe will take it up and is fouled by Cheatham. That's Cheatham's 4th foul. Hurricanes in trouble. Jonas Monroe will go to the line here. Sinks his first shot. Mounties up by 3, and now 4. As Druken inbounds to Cheatham. Chris Yogi Cheatham moving inside, top of the paint, out to Druken. Druken inside, pass out to Rossiter, pass up to Thompson. Kyrie moving past Park for 3. That shot falls short. Druken on the cleanup. Doesn't make it. And it goes Mounties' way. Minwoo Park here, guarded by Menzies. Park moving past, up to the top. Jonas Monroe. And a foul on Kyrie Thompson as he takes a seat in the bleachers. Hurricanes take a timeout here with 2:16 left in overtime. 92-88, Mount Allison. Alman Dervisevic will check in for the Hurricanes. For Spencer Rossiter. Druken and Dervisevic will go down low for these free throw attempts by Jonas Monroe. Jonas hits his first shot. His second shot, no good. Mount A leading by 5 as Cheatham thundering up the court to Menzies, cleans up for 2. Hurricanes down 3 here with 2:05 remaining in overtime. Minwoo Park here moving past, finds an open lane, goes to Ferguson on the extra pass, and fouled by Chris Druken. That's Druken's fourth foul. And Rashawn Ferguson misses his first shot. Canes collect the ball here as we have a minute 56 left. Hurricanes down 3 here in OT. Cheatham to Thompson. Thompson over to Dervisevic. Dervisevic to Menzies here inside. Menzies picks up a foul. Menzies will catch a couple free ones here. Menzies' first shot dances along the rim and falls out. He's got one more here. That shot front rim no good. Tim Ellison on the rebound. Goes to Noah McCarthy. McCarthy trying to move past Thompson and does. Finds it, goes outside to Monroe. Jonas with a wide open three. That shot short. Dervisevic has it here. Moving his way up the court, looking for an open man, finds it with Cheatham. Wide open, Kyrie Thompson takes his time on the pull-up and thought about it too much. That foul on Jalen Menzies. Menzies fouls out here. So we'll get time for Tim Kendrick to make a substitution for Menzies. A minute 11 remains. Two crucial players for the Hurricanes, Logan Rempel and Jalen Menzies, have fouled out. Mount Allison in maroon, Hurricanes in white. If you're just joining us, we're here in overtime. As Noah McCarthy has one more shot after making his first. McCarthy misses his second. Druken on the rebound. Goes out to Dervisevic and now to Chris Yogi Cheatham. On the inside, rolling out, catches the foul. This foul on Rashawn Ferguson, his fourth. Canes down 4. He makes his first shot to bring it within 3. Rebound recovered by Mount Allison. Jonas Monroe interrupted by Cheatham and Thompson. It's a clean one. Thompson up in there. Doesn't hit his shot, but he'll go to the line. So Kyrie Thompson had some trouble on his last visit to the line there. Let's see what he can do here. 51 seconds remain. I don't know if I can take it. Thompson hits his first shot, brings it within 2. Tim Kendrick, the only voice in this building. Second shot misses. Ferguson on the rebound, eventually recovered. Lost, recovered by Tim Ellison, and then Chris Drukin now. Kyrie Thompson with some space, hits it there. So it's 94 all with 30 seconds left in overtime. Noah McCarthy moving past Thompson. Thompson. Jonas Monroe inside to Tim Ellison. Emmanuel Adunya, 4 on the shot clock. Fouled. This foul on Kyrie Thompson, his 4th. And with 11.3 seconds left, this could really hurt the Hurricanes here. Jonas Monroe doesn't make his first shot. Still tied, 94 all. Chris Drukin down low on the left side. Omen Drvisovic down low on the right side. This crowd heating up as Monroe makes his second shot. So leading by 1, Kyrie Thompson. 8 seconds left to do something. It's in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham inside, outside to Drvisovic, pulling up for 3. That shot no good as time will expire here. We get a jump ball. As referees confer, time is expired. Final score here, 95 for Mount Allison, 94 Hurricanes. So Mount Allison wins it by 1 here, much to the dismay of the home crowd who is behind their Hurricanes all the way. Thank you for tuning in to an electric game of basketball here at the McMillan Center for Community Engagement in downtown Charlottetown. I'm your host, Grant Harrison, signing off on behalf of all of us.